Jihad comes from the Arabic word jahada, which means to put in effort. And there's a saying of the Prophet which says, the greatest jihad is the jihad against one's own soul. So the concept of jihad is actually not a militant concept. It's a concept of making sure that you are a good human being.
Read. That's the first and most important tenet that Islam gave to its followers. Read. Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot of congealed blood. Read that your Lord is the most generous, who taught you by the pen, taught man things that he did not know. So the first blessing and the greatest blessing of God that Islam talks about is the ability to read. You see so many Muslims here in the mosque, and you can go to any of them and ask them if terrorism is okay, and they will tell you it's not. The reason we have extremism is because people will just, if you have just one teacher, if you have just one source of information, and if that source of information is corrupted, then you would just rely upon that. And the way to fight it is for people to realize it themselves that they need different perspectives.
Our college got closed and my thesis is delayed and I still haven't graduated. Because this life is absurd, so you make your own meaning, and then finding that meaning is always basically what life is about, I think. Our generation has different challenges as compared to the generation. The whole rightist and leftist thing, it's not there anymore. Now we need to work together, and I think we need to kind of figure out our way through this little maze where nothing is right and nothing is wrong, everything is jumbled up. People kind of came out of this coma and realized, okay, this cannot happen anymore and this needs to stop.
The reason why schools are bombed is because schools challenge that point of view. This is really mainstream Pakistan, which is defending itself against a highly armed, fascist, dangerous minority. But even small minorities, if they are armed, can sometimes potentially blackmail the rest of society, which is what they're attempting to do. But they are not successful, and they will never be successful, because progress, education is going to occur no matter how much you resist it.
So before I begin to present our music today, I just want to say a few words about what the purpose of it all is. And at this point in Pakistan's existence, we think the most important question that we're dealing with is the question of religious extremism. So we want to dedicate today's performance to the struggle against religious extremism, especially what happened in Peshawar, etc. We hope that we are able to maybe make a small contribution in inspiring you guys to take up this struggle and to take it forward.
Let the world know.
Let the world know
That Pakistan is united. And we will. Strive for peace. Till the last drop. Of our blood. Pakistan.
Zindabad.
Pakistan.
Zindabad.
Pakistan.
मेरे मुसाफिर सड़कों में नाशनाया कभी दिल से बात करना कभी इससे बात करना कभी उससे बात करना तुम्हें क्या कहूँ कि क्या है शब हम बुरी बला है शब हम बुरी बला है